this is the body cam footage of Carmelo Anthony, which is like really crazy. I haven't seen exactly what happened or anything else, but this is nuts, man. At 2:15, you hear Carmelo crying like a baby. He put his hands on me. I didn't do nothing. He put his hands on me. Okay, let's watch it.
Hold on.
Can I watch this? Is this bloody? Is it going to be censored? I just don't want to watch something that's going to have gore in it and get in trouble. Can I watch this? It's not bloody. Okay, you see nothing? All right. Link, I'll check. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and just link it to you. Now I'll just play it. Zero gore. Okay, guys, got it. All right, let's watch it.
If somebody is treating the victim, they need to be
so this is the...
Under a memorial tent.
Don't reach for anything, all right, man? Stop right there for me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspect.
Oh, there he is.
And they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right.
Okay, all right. Let me watch this one first, then. Got it.
Oh, look here.
Holy shit.
Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Come over here. I'm going to put your handcuffs for now, okay, bud?
Uh-huh. Right.
Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now detained.
It's not raining anymore? Well, clearly wasn't either. That's why his shirt's barely wet.
You can open up the channel.
Uh-oh.
Medics are clear to come in. Have them come to the northeast entrance. That's going to be a gate that's wide open there. And then you come to the victim from there.
Holy shit. Cop slop? Well, this is the Carmelo Anthony body cam. It got released right whenever I ended my stream.
This is the alleged suspect. Okay.
Shirt is awfully dry. Yeah.
So nothing on your person at all? Nothing? Mind if I reach in your pockets and stuff and all that? Nothing stabbing? Okay.
I'm going to be out with this. Crazy.
A little personal there, okay? Just to make sure. Okay. All right. The victim's going to be underneath that tent over there, so I'll get medics. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right.
He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me.
He crying? I told him not to, and then I stabbed him.
Victim will be on the north end. They got staff standing to him right now. This is the alleged suspect.
Uh-huh.
Already? No. We searched them. Got nothing.
I don't know what happened.
4.3.
Yeah.
Crazy.
See, this is the prop. Well, let me let it finish. I'm gonna let it finish.
It's up to you.
That's fine. This is closer.
Okay. Let me do one more little check of you, okay? You don't mind for reaching your pockets, anything like that? You good?
Yeah?
I'm wearing some little underwear. No, ma'am, I don't think so.
What's your name, man?
Carmelo Anthony, K-A-R-M-E-L-O.
4:30, show me out.
Okay.
Crazy.
Man.
Have a seat here real quick, man. Watch your head.
You put his hands on him and then you stabbed him.
Here, buddy, okay?
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you what, lean this way so you're not resting on your hands, okay? All right, see a little bit of blood on your hands there, okay? All right. So your first name is Carmelo?
No, he's got blood on his hands. I mean, yeah, that's usually what happens.
I don't know you, man. Carmelo, C-A-R-A.
K-A-R.
K-A-R.
M-E-L-O.
M-E-L-O, Carmelo. What's your last name? A-N-T-H. O-N-Y. We ready? You win.
Yeah.
10th grade? You go to Emerson? Where do you go? Centennial. Okay.
I'm in 12th grade.
12th grade? Okay, no sense.
I was about to say,
Well,
bro,
sit
you
tight for me,
failed
buddy, all right?
twice.
Let me run this guy real quick. I haven't talked to him at all.
Holy shit. So let me pull the other ones up, right? So that was the original body cam right there. And let me see if I can pull these other ones. So this is the footage of it happening right here. I'm waiting to see it. What the fuck? So we just ran away? What the fuck? And then people were like, hey man, where are you going? Didn't you just stab somebody? What happened? So you can't really tell, like... So it's right there, right? I mean, it's just like, it's so hard to tell what happened, right? It's so far away. But let me go and find the other one here. We'll see if I can find the video. A soft push and then a stab happened at the 1 minute mark. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Okay. And then he just immediately stabbed him and oh my god. Does anyone know? Yeah, I don't think you can really, I mean, you can't really tell. I mean, it's right there. It should be right there. But it's like, I mean, it's so grainy. I mean, you can see the pixels. What the fuck? Yeah, slow motion it. I really don't. I honestly have no idea, like, what this is. I really don't. What a fragile ego can cause. Let me see if I find it. Breaking news, stabbing Austin Mount. Pay close attention to the footage. I'm going to play it twice. Austin Mount will push Cormac. I think at the same moment, Cormac pulls a knife and stabs Austin. Seconds later, he runs from the scene. Okay, this is maybe a good... Yeah, then he stabbed him and he ran away. I think that's what happened. You can't just stab somebody who pushes you? Well, the thing is, like, I mean, if somebody pushed him and it was just out of nowhere, I would have said, like, okay, this is, like, more reasonable, right? But the problem is that, like, this guy just stabbed somebody because he went into their tent, he wouldn't leave, he wouldn't do anything. I'm not alleged, I did it. Wait, what does he say?
This is the alleged suspect. Okay.
Alleged, I did it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, yeah, all right, well, probably my friend's breeding everywhere. What's this here? This is the...
Frisco 911, what is the location of the emergency?
Uh-huh.
Hi, we're at Kuykendall Stadium. My friend just got stabbed.
Okay, do you know who stabbed him?
We have no clue. He was sitting in our tent, but you need to send an ambulance right now.
They're on the way, okay? Give me a description of the person that stabbed him.
He was wearing a gray Essentials hoodie. He was black. He's standing out on the track right now.
He's standing on the track?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
His blue sweatpants on and gone.
Okay,
Yeah.
what did he stab your friend with?
Holy shit.
I don't know. My friend's bleeding everywhere.
Oh my god.
Okay. Where was he stabbed at?
The chest.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And do you still see the person that stabbed him, or did he leave?
It was Austin. Austin got stabbed in the chest. I'm sorry, what did you say?
The person that stabbed him, is he still there? Do you still see him?
There's adults on him, I think. Yeah.
There's adults that are trying to keep him there?
Know who he is. Sorry, what?
The person that stabbed your
Jesus,
friend, is
bro,
he
like,
still
that's
there?
intense. Oh
Yeah,
my
he's still here.
god.
Okay, and
He's with the coach.
there's a coach with him?
Holy shit.
Yes, he's with. People got him.
Okay. Do you know if he still has the weapon on him?
Why are you saying like 4 minutes to send an officer?
No clue, but he's like,
Because they have to figure out whether, if like, you know, like, because they're asking questions like, is the guy there? Like, do they need to have a widespread search? Do they need to have just cops go to the specific area? Do they need to have a lot of cops if the guy has a weapon? Or do they just need one cop if he doesn't have a weapon, right? Like, I mean, they have to ask these questions. It's
Right,
logical.
you can't do
Think
that.
about this for a sec. Think about this for
What-
3
what do you
seconds.
mean?
Like, how would you make this decision?
In the check. What?
You know, it's pretty
mean he
easy to
can't do
understand
anything?
whenever you
What's going
think
on with
about it,
him?
right?
Like, I mean, like, coach just having him, he can't hurt anyone.
Okay, when you say
Yeah.
they have him, are they physically holding him down?
No, like, they're just holding him walking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just an adult babysitter or an entire army? Yeah. Is it an adult babysitter or an entire army? Exactly.
What's your name?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Oh my God. This is insane.
What's your last name?
This is like just more of a, I think them just getting information. Let me go and find the other ones too. Like, this is just fucking nuts, man. And yeah, actual knife used to murder Austin Metcalf. Okay, this is just a pretty simple, like, yeah. Many such examples, lots of knives like this. Yeah, definitely. She said it wasn't a deadly weapon.
Awful
Wait a
force.
minute, was it a switch? I don't know what he had.
It was like it seemed like it was a multi-tool, almost like a Swiss Army.
like with
for
the
lack of-
like with the little scissors and everything and whatever. So it was small. Well, I would have argued the size of it alone, you wouldn't even think it's a deadly weapon.
and
Yeah,
that's
forgot
why
he had-
Well, it sure seems like it is if it killed him, right?
It was bad.
If it was one of
mean-
the little, like I don't know, like I do think
well, that's why he went.
This is what I find to be really funny, is that people like her will say that the size of the weapon determines whether it's a deadly weapon or not, but whenever Renee Good got shot for trying to drive a car into a federal officer, well then the size of the car had no bearing on it because a car isn't a weapon. So there's actually no logical consistency with this at all. And remember that? It's just literally zero.
Went to his coach and was like, but I don't think I hurt him that bad. Awful
wait a
force.
minute, was it a switch? I don't know what he had.
It was like it seemed like it was a multi-tool.
Right, okay, so yeah, this is not. They'll try to use whatever manipulative bullshit they can to dismiss it. Exactly, yes, that's exactly what they will do. And this is it. This isn't a deadly weapon.
Wait a minute, was it a switch? I don't know what he had.
It was like
Man.
Wait a minute,
And again, like they are defending him. Why are they defending him? Because they are black and he is black, and they see a similarity or some sort of commonality between them, which I think is really stupid. And the reason why it's stupid is that the majority of people that are victims of, people that get killed by black people are other black people. So why are you trying to run defense for somebody who could have stabbed you too? He could have, statistically, it's more likely that he would have killed another black person than anybody else. So I don't even know why they're defending this shit. It's so stupid. It's in-group preference. Well, I think that what's happened is that a lot of people, oh, here we go. I guess I'm missing the part 4 where 4 white boys were giving Carmelo a beatdown. Again, everybody knew that isn't what happened, right? I mean, obviously that's not what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, 70 billions, advocate for the Anthony family. You can clearly see Carmelo Anthony being attacked under the canopy. This is why we'll keep fighting until he's free. Oh, I think this is like way later on. I don't know. Where is it? This is him being attacked. This is where he gets savagely attacked, and he has to defend himself with a knife. This must be it right here. Let's get ready and watch it. Here we go. Uh-oh. And then he just runs away. Yeah, it's super hard to see. I'm gonna be honest, like there's no real way you can know what happened. I mean, like I'm sorry, but like I really can't tell what's happening under that tent based off of this video, especially considering it's like right in the corner. Like clearly something happened, but I mean he was never ever like getting beaten up or anything like that. It clearly wasn't happening. So anyway, this is what I think it is, right? Is that you just have more instances of basically people defending somebody because they're black, right? There's 20 witnesses about that, right? Why are you dwelling on a story? This is America. Fools are dropping every day. So I'll tell you the reason why I'm dwelling on the story. The reason why I'm dwelling on the story is it highlights a massive double standard and an inconsistency inside of primarily the African American community, where they enable and try to draw excuses for bad actors and criminals because of some perceived solidarity because of skin color. I think that this creates a perpetuating cycle that causes more and more people to be killed, not only in their communities, but in the country. And I'm trying to advocate for the fact that these people of all colors stop seeing themselves as black, white, or anything, and you start seeing yourself as number one, an American, and number two, more specifically, a potential victim. This guy could have stabbed you. So that's the big problem that I have, is that whenever you have a demographic in the country that is exhibiting own group preference by such an extreme degree, despite all pieces of evidence, data, and information completely indicating the opposite, I think you've got a really big problem. I think you've got a huge problem. And that's the reason why I'm talking about this, is that you can't have, like, how can we have a jury system when a black person has this implicit idea that they're never going to convict a black person? How do we have a jury system when you have that much of a tribal, like, it's like putting a KKK member on the fucking, what do you call it, on the jury? You would never do that because, like, oh, they just hate black people, they're going to convict them no matter what. Like, everybody agrees with that, right? It's like, okay, there's some guy that's black that got accused of something. This guy's part of the KKK. Should you put him on the jury? Of course not, because he's going to be biased. So what happens when you have another example of own group bias that's extremely strong, that is affecting the way that people make decisions judicially? I think it's a really, really big issue, man. It's unfortunate they have a culture of needing to show force, make it soon that they need to react or appear weak. Yeah. Well, the thing is that, and this is the reason why I think they should execute Carmelo Anthony. I think they should. And I think that we should execute a lot more people that act this way. There is a subset of basically third worldized, ideology that if you're disrespected, or if somebody puts you in a position that makes you angry or makes you feel lesser, that now you have to uphold your honor and your, your integrity or whatever you want to call it, and you have to kill or do whatever you can to maintain that respect. It's a respect culture. I think that's what it is, right? And like the fixation around needing to enforce respect with violence, I think needs to be literally killed. I think we need to literally kill anybody that wants to be violent based off of that idea. This is something that is simply not congruent in a first world Western country. If you want to do that, you need to go to Zimbabwe. You need to go to, Afghanistan. You need to go to Somalia, and then you can do that. But over here, we don't do things here like that. And I think that we need to completely get rid of it. And this is a problem, and it's not only, black people that do this, right? This is not like, oh my God, black people are doing this, it's such a huge problem. Like, white people do this, like Hispanic people do this, other ethnicities do this constantly as well. But fundamentally, it's the same idea that disrespect cannot be tolerated, and any level of disrespect means that, the black boys have boundaries. Well, America has boundaries too, and if you can't respect other people's boundaries, then you go to jail. That's the way it is. So we Italians did it for centuries. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know about Italian. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of you guys went to jail, right? I mean, like during the mob and everything like that. Sure. So you see Iran closed the strait. I saw that. They have no benefit of the doubt either. Well, yeah, of course, right? White people aren't normally hiding behind race when they do this stuff. And that's the problem. That's what makes this unique, right? Is that, when a white person does this, I think everybody just gets together and they say, wow, this is really bad. That person should go to jail. But the problem is that people inside of the black community, it seems like they have this idea that because we had slavery and because we had Jim Crow and all of these things are legitimate, real, and big problems, or they were big problems, that now there's some sort of like a debt that society needs to pay to them by not holding them accountable for being violent or doing bad things. And this is an ideology. I think it's very evident that many people believe this or think this. And that's the big problem. That's the main issue here, right? Might people think it's justified? Yeah, exactly. And so the way that you stop people thinking that it's justified is you have to literally show unrelenting, completely untamed aggression against it. You have to totally shut this down. And the way you do it is you take the people that act this way and you kill them in front of everybody else. And you say, this is what happens if you act this way. If you do this, if you behave this way, we will literally kill you in front of your friends and family. That is exactly how you handle these people. And there is no other way to do it. You can't reason with them. You can't talk to them. You can't explain it to them. You do that, and then that's it. So that's the way I see it. That's how I see you handle these people, right? Ruthless aggression. And that's how you build a safe society. And I also need to reiterate this, is that this is not something that I want to do. Nobody wants to do this. But when you can't reason with people and you can't get them to accept that, you know, being disrespected is not a cause for violence, you can't have a person that acts that way. You can't have a person like that in society, period. And I think that once people realize that, the approach to these people will become a lot easier to do. They're like children, call it tough love. Yeah, it's a violent mentality that's extremely detrimental. That's what they did in Europe for a long time. Yeah, they're dangerous, getting rid of murderers. Yeah, and it's not just murderers, right? It's people that are like extremely violent in other ways too. It's basically just anybody who thinks that violence is... Because this is the problem, right? Is that Carmelo Anthony, this is the habit that they do, right? And so one of the things that people that are violent like this do is that they go into a subway. And I think this is there's a lot of implicit fear that things like this create. So somebody goes into a subway and they're playing really loud music. This is a display of aggression and dominance. And I'll explain the reason how. The reason how it's a display of aggression and dominance is that nobody is telling them to turn it off because of the implicit threat that that person will cause some sort of bodily harm or could hurt them if you tried to hold them accountable. That's the reason why. It's antisocial behavior. It absolutely is. So that's the reason why they have it on speakerphone, is because they think that it's a soft way of expressing dominance in an area. And whenever you do have people try to tell you, like, hey, stop doing this, turn this off, many of them become aggressive because that's the game they're playing. They go into an area, they introduce a form of aggression by annoying everybody else, and then they use the fact that nobody is pushing back on it as a assumption that they have dominated those people. And in my opinion, the only way to stop that is to take those people that act that way and dominate them to such a complete and absolute degree that they become functionally animals. And that's the only way that you can handle people that way. And anything that you do that's secondary to that or that's not that is a half measure. And everything needs to be done that way. You do. You have to. That's why, almost exactly. So, and is Zach missing a story? Well, no, that's really it. Manchester election coming soon? I'm just saying in general, aren't you afraid of getting banned on Twitch? Twitch saying things like kill them, just asking? Well, no, I mean, I think that everybody agrees that you should kill murderers and violent people that are like this, right? I mean, I think this is the way that we've always done things. Like, I'm not worried about getting, you know, I'm not saying you should kill them like randomly, right? That's my entire thing that I'm advocating against. Is that we have to do this judicially and through a legal system. That way you don't have vigilante violence like Carmelo Anthony. That's the entire reason. So I have no problem with saying that. And I think this is the reason why it should be said. It's because people are too tolerant of this behavior. And I think in that tolerance, they've allowed themselves to be colonized by third world ideology and also terrorized by third world ideology. Like, I can play my speaker wherever I want. People can't tell me nothing. Okay, well, what happens when the police come in there and they grab your fucking speaker, they smash it, and they throw you in jail? What happens? And again, and then you start arresting. Okay, then they tase you. Then you hit a police officer. Then they shoot you. Then you're dead. And that's the way it goes. W police. I'm just so tired of dealing with people that act this way. I am. And I think that we've dealt with this for a long time. And I want to bring stuff like that back. I do. Your city would be burned? No, it wouldn't. You just bring in the National Guard and shoot anybody that's burning anything. It's simple. What do you mean? Like, if you just send if somebody tries to burn down a building, then just shoot the people burning the building down. Like, it's super easy. If there's another one that comes up, then, I mean, I think you have probably more than one bullet, don't you? Just shoot that one too. Like, this is not something that you can tolerate in a civilized society. We can't put up with this. There's no alternative mode for this. There's no tolerating this behavior. There's no accepting this behavior. There's no working around this behavior. There's either being oppressed by this behavior or oppressing this behavior. There is no live and let live. There is no coexist. You cannot coexist with these people because they want to dominate you. It's like you can't coexist with an alligator in your house or a tiger or a lion in your house. It's either you have to go or the lion has to go. And I think these people are the ones that should go. And that's it.